Good morning, I'm Ann Emmerich coming to you from the WILX studios here in Lansing. Our station is so excited to be part of your CADL conference for the 5th consecutive year.
I'm David Andrews. We'd like to begin by congratulating staff members who are celebrating service milestones of 5, 10, 15, and 20 years. We also congratulate all the McConnell Award nominees who were singled out by their peers for excellence. Now let's meet this year's winners.
The 2021 McConnell Award for Innovation goes to Lindsay Anderson, Youth Services Librarian at CADL Mason. Lindsay has a true passion for children's services, and it shows in everything she does. So what's her approach to bringing innovation to the library?
Over the last year and a half, the great need has been to provide support for educators and teachers and parents and caregivers as they've worked so hard to help this community's kids keep learning. And in 2020, I had to really rethink what that support could look like. So I started offering things like virtual story times, live stream story times, classroom visits virtually. I also tried so hard to keep connected with educators and make sure they knew the online services that the library had for them, especially the Student Success Initiative. And this year, as things have opened up a little bit, I've been able to offer things like in-person assemblies at Mason Public School, child care groups, and we were also able to invite some of those groups into the library where we taught kids how to check out using their SSI accounts. And in August, I was invited to attend Mason Public School open houses, and I got to hand out SSI flyers and talk about just all of the many resources that that initiative helps connect students and educators to. And that is just such a passion of mine to make sure that my community knows, especially now during these challenging times, that the library is there for them. I've always loved libraries ever since I was a kid, and by the time I was in my early 20s, I was working for CADL as a library clerk. And there was this one day that I was asked to fill in for the Youth Services Librarian and read a couple of books to a visiting Head Start class. And I just remember this moment when I was reading to the kids and interacting with the teachers, when I thought to myself, this is so fun and so rewarding. It doesn't even feel like work. And that was the moment I realized that youth services librarianship was my dream job. And the best part of all is that wherever I am and whatever I'm doing, I am representing an organization that I really believe in, and I get to do what I am so passionate about, which is help build up a literate community from the ground up.
The winner of the 2021 McConnell Award for Customer Service is Courtney Tang, CADL's Digital Services Specialist. In a time when demand for digital services went through the roof, Courtney led with poise and professionalism. So, what does she consider her most rewarding moment at CADL so far?
In good customer service, I think the most important aspects are patience and empathy. I think we should have a lot of patience for ourselves and others. I think obviously we should have a lot of empathy for other people. And I think that listening, really listening, and making sure that our responses are thoughtful. I think those are the most important aspects. The majority of my job has to do with digital literacy, and that can mean a lot of things. For one point, it can be helping someone get acclimated to their new smartphone. Sometimes it means helping staff learn how to use Microsoft Teams or some other software we're using here. On the public side, I help people understand our digital services and use them. I also help them to understand and use the technology that they're interacting with in everyday life. On the staff side, I do a lot of training. I help staff be comfortable with the software that we use here at work, as well as know how to use our digital services. It's hard for me to think of just one rewarding moment, but when I think about it, sometimes technology goes wrong. I think everyone has experienced that. And sometimes that happens with our digital services. So someone won't be able to use their favorite app to read a book, or they won't be able to access their audiobooks, or they won't be able to use a learning resource for something they're trying to learn for school or work. At those times, when I can work with somebody and we can puzzle through it together, and at the end, whatever was going wrong goes better, those moments are really rewarding. You know, I hope that our services as a library really improve people's lives in both small ways and big ways. Those times when I can intervene and help turn something around so that people can just get back to their lives, get back to what they were doing, and maybe they can feel some enjoyment or feel relief or just get done the thing they needed to get done. Those are my most rewarding moments.
Congratulations to both McConnell Award winners, and thank you for allowing WILX to be part of your conference.
Dr. McConnell, now back to you for the formal presentations.